Hello and welcome to AM Guitar. I'm Anjay and this is the VS Audio Royal Flush. For a kind of low to mid gain pedal for ages. I've been playing around with overdrives for a while. All the while, Shane from In the Blues has been saying to me, just get a VS Audio Royal Flush and have done with it. He said, I've been using one for 5 years, favourite drive pedal, you won't regret it. And I've ignored him entirely for months and months and months. And then finally, a week or two ago, I just thought, do you know what? Shut him up, let's get one, see what it's like. So, got on their website, bought this, comes over from Greece, and I'm going to say up front, as a bit of a spoiler, it is fantastic for the kind of stuff I play. So what is it? It is a dual drive, similar to some other more expensive dual drives. It has a low gain and a high gain side, based around the Blues Breaker style circuit. They can be used independently, or if they're on together they stack, and it goes low gain into high gain. No toggle switches, what you see is what you get. So from that perspective it becomes a very simple pedal to use. And part of me was a bit worried about the fact that I won't have as much control over some of the tones, but the reality is once it's dialed in, you don't need to worry about it. There's so many usable tones without having to faff around with kind of micro switches and the like that you aren't going to miss them. So I just thought I would play through it, show it to you, introduce it to you. They retail, I think I got this for 190 euros, but I'll put the price on the screen and I'll put a link below. Massive thank you to VS Audio for talking me through what it is. So I've bought it with my own money, it's not a freebie, it's not been sent over, it's not paid promotion, nothing like that. But they did help me understand what the pedal is, just so I had a better understanding so I could do the review for you. So going to play with it, talk you through it a little bit, give you some thoughts and let you make your own decisions. So as you can see, I'm using my Maybury guitar. I've got the Amico 4 pickup in the neck and the bridge obviously. I'm going to start with the neck pickup. Here is my clean tone. It's just clean into the amp with some reverb. And we're going to start with the low gain channel, Unity volume, with the tone and gain set as I currently use them. A little play with the tone control. I'm going to put it all the way around to the treble side. So it's pretty useful all the way through the range. And if we roll all the gain off, bring it back in. You can hear it never goes to a really high gain on that channel, but it does respond really well to picking dynamics and the guitar volume. So that's the low gain side. I'm going to put it back to my settings. Now then, the high gain side, we're not talking death metal high gain, just higher than the other side. So I've turned the gain all the way up, and you can tell there is a big difference. If I turn it all the way down, put the volume, put the tone in the middle. So there is a lot more gain than the other side. And if I just move the tone control around a bit. So again, usable throughout most of the sweep. Now how most people would use this is they would probably use, I'm assuming, they would use the low gain side for a rhythm sound and then kick in the high gain side for a lead. So let's try that. So I've got this set for a rhythm sound still. So you can see that you can use it so that this becomes the lead channel, nice kind of cleanish rhythm channel. Now I actually use it the other way around. So I set my gain kind of reasonably high, have the volume neutral, and then on the rhythm side I have the volume up a little bit more, gain down and a bit more treble, and I roll the bass off a little bit on the lead side. So I have this on as my kind of rhythm sound. So that way round, I can get a bit more gain on my rhythm, and then by kicking this in, it's essentially hitting that circuit with a boost. And obviously you can go a little bit crazy with this. If I hit the volume all the way up on the, let me just turn this down, hit the volume and the gain all the way up on the rhythms on the cleaner side, and I keep this the same, you pump the gain up a little bit. So you can do that sort of thing. The other thing, again, is because this is based on a blues breaker circuit, which is based on an amp, as you saw with the low gain side, it responds really well to the volume of the guitar. So if I reset all of this back to my kind of settings again, you'll see even with both on, so this is the kind of my lead-ish tone on a neck pickup. So even with two gain circuits going simultaneously, it actually cleans up really well. So the kind of blues and rock stuff that I play, this covers everything. You know, you can get that bluesy tone, bit of volume off, neck pickup. In the lead if you want to. Or turn up the gain a bit, turn up the volume on the rhythm section a little bit. So unless you're kind of into playing sort of heavy metal, this will actually cover almost all your gain needs in a circuit that responds really nicely to the guitar and just sounds really good. So I'm incredibly impressed with it. I have two complaints, and they are minor complaints. The first, you may have noticed, I have little masking tape stickers on here so that you can see where the volume control and stuff is. That is because these are beautifully machined black metal knobs, and you cannot see the marker on them because it's just cut in, so it's just black on black. So I'm going to have to get some little glow-in-the-dark paint dots or whatever, you know, paint it in so that I can see it a little bit more clearly, because at the moment it's impossible. Minor problem, you know, minor thing. The other thing is, like a pro and a con about this, the switches are really, really nice. They're silent switches. They don't have a big click as you do them, which is lovely. However, the knob at the top is very, very small, so you can't put toppers on, and I quite like having toppers on because at a glance I can see, you know, I change the colour of the topper so that I can see which one I'm going to be stepping on quickly, because when I'm playing guitar I'm often singing, so I can only look down for a brief second. If all I see is two silver dots, I'm guessing a bit sometimes. But compared to everything else this has to offer, those are tiny, teeny, insignificant little problems. And I hate to admit it, but Shane was right. This is probably the last kind of low to mid game drive I'm going to need. I'm still going to keep the Tube Screamer and the ODR1 because they're both really good pedals for different occasions. But this is probably going to be the main drive on my board now for quite some time. So thank you, Shane. You were right. I hate to admit it. But yeah, I mean, let me know your thoughts. The VS Audio Royal Flush. Dual gain, very simple, sounds great. What do you think? Get in the comments, let me know. Like, subscribe, and I will see you again soon, I hope. Cheers.